Hi, I'm here to review the KO3 Pro Kinesiology tape. I use kinesiology tape for a lot of injuries. I use it for my kids when they hurt their ankles. I use it on my husband when his shoulder's all messed up. I use it mostly on my knee. I'm a runner and my knees take a beating, so sometimes they need a little support on my rest days. So let's talk about this tape. It's nice. It's regular, K-tape quality. I kind of actually like that it has like a pattern on it and it like says stuff on it. It's pretty cool. Unlike my other tapes, this has measuring guidelines on the back. Which is actually really nice so that I can keep, my pieces about the same size. So I'm not like, cutting super long pieces for little problems. So, all right, I'm going to tape my knee because actually today I need it taped for a little support. So I cut 3 pieces. This is going to be for my kneecap. I hyperextend my leg, like my knee, when I'm running sometimes, and that sucks, and I get a lot of pain around my kneecap. So how I do it is I have my 3 pieces of tape. I cut this piece actually pretty long. It was originally like here. I folded it in half and I cut the ends of the tape so that they were round. It just makes it so that the tape doesn't come up nearly as easy, like if you're wearing pants or high socks or what have you, if you're sleeping, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I cut a small piece, folded it like this, and then cut a round edge. So let's see how well this stuff works. I'll even tell you how I tape my knee, so I don't know, maybe someone else out there needs to know. But I break my tape. This is the end. I make my anchor at the end of my tape. I fold this back a little bit because sometimes it's a little tricky to get it. Do not touch the tape before you put it on your spot, okay? I'm going to be putting it around here and pulling it diagonal and up. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done, but no stretch on the anchor. You just sort of put it on and use the warmth from your hands to sort of set the glue. You pull up your paper. Still, don't touch the tape because it won't stick. And then what I do is I run diagonal and up. I'll show you when I'm done. I pull it about, I pull it 100%, and then I bring the stretch down to like 50, and then I wrap it around my knee. And then the last piece, the last inch, which is right here, I do not pull anymore. Okay? I just sort of take the thing off, it's still loose, and I lay it down. Every time I put on a new piece of tape, I rub it to make sure the glue sets nice, because I've had it where I don't rub it, and it just sort of curls up automatically, and it's really terrible. I'm going to do the same thing, but in the other direction. Take about an inch at the end and make your little anchor. Careful not to touch the tape. It happens, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put my anchor down. About as even as I can. It's really hard because I'm looking at my knee at a 90-degree angle, and my calves, one size fatter than the other, whatever. But anyways, so I'm gonna pull my tape, the backing off a little bit, pull it 100%, release it to about 50, take it, wrap it up and around. Sometimes you get little bumps in there. And then I'm going to lay the last inch of tape without any stretch on it at all. This tape is pretty stretchy. I'll show you when I do my last piece. So currently this is what my knee looks like. The tape does not go like up and around or anything. I try to like be very frugal because the stuff for me is like, it's like precious. Okay. So anyways, last piece, it's the little guy. It's going to go underneath my my kneecap area here where I need a little extra support. So I'm going to go straight to the middle this time. I'm going to break the paper. Okay. And now I'm going to fold this back. Careful not to touch the tape. I know it's tricky sometimes, but once you do it a few times, you get pretty good at not touching the tape. Okay, so here's the back of the tape. So what I'm going to do, see how stretchy it is? So I'm going to pull it to 100 and release it to about, I don't know, 75. I like a little extra support. And I'm going to lay it across. And then, just like with the other pieces, the ends, I lay nice. I don't put any stretch on them. And this is what it looks like across with my X pattern. It laid nice. There's no wrinkles. There's, minor fraying, but it's cloth. It's going to fray. It's not like it's got a seam on it or anything, so. But, with most tapes, I'm pretty active all the time, so I can usually leave my tape on at a max of 32 hours. Minimum usually if I'm having like a really active day and I'm playing with the kids and I'm rolling around and I get dirty and muddy and gross and wet and the tape gets drenched somehow. Usually it'll stay on probably about 8 hours. If you want to take it off before it wants to come off, I would suggest a warm shower and either coconut oil or baby oil. Apply it to the outside, the cloth part of the tape. It should help it come off a lot easier. Don't just rip it off because this stuff is pretty hardcore. So yeah, that's how I tape my knee. So far I really like the product. I like the texture. I wish I could find another roll of tape so I could show you. This one's actually a little bit softer. I don't know, it's not as rough. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I tape my knee. I like this product. Like I said, I use this stuff all the time, so I have all different kinds of brands and stuff. Yeah, and if it's, stays true and it stays on, I will probably keep purchasing this brand because, firstly, I like that it's a little fun on the outside. Is that weird? And I actually really, really like that there's guidelines on it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching my review, and thanks for watching me tape my knee for 8 minutes. Yeah. Bye.